Untitled TV.
So starting off with the sitting area in the corner, I have this gray glider slash swivel chair from Target. I ordered this gold Moroccan footstool from a website called One Kings Lane, and I bought this white fluffy rug from HomeGoods. And next to the chair, I just have this wire basket from HomeGoods with a few of her blankets in it. And the pillow on the chair is from Target. I have two pieces of DIY artwork above the chair, and first I'm going to show you how I made the glitter quote. So all you need for this is a piece of foam board or canvas, or honestly you could use paper, a paintbrush, some clear Elmer's glue, some glitter of course, and then I printed out the quote on just a regular piece of printer paper as reference. So basically all I did was I painted on the glue with the brush. You can also just squeeze it on straight from the tube as I'm doing here, and then cover the glue in glitter, tap off the excess, and that's pretty much it. And then next to the glitter quote, I have this DIY Dreamcatcher, and basically the way that I made these was I just went to the craft store and I picked up a bunch of feathers and beads and string, and I basically just customized the feathers and the beads to match my decor with pink paint and glitter and everything. And then for the actual Dreamcatcher, I used an embroidery hoop. Unfortunately, I wasn't skilled enough to do the traditional weaving technique that most Dreamcatchers have, so I just created an abstract design and then attached the feathers and beads to the hoop. The crib was actually gifted to me by an awesome baby furniture company called MUNIRE, and it's from their Wyndham collection. I love how simple and classic the design of the crib is, and it's also really awesome because it transforms into a toddler bed when you're ready later on. Above the crib, I decorated the wall with some pink, white, and gold tassel garland that I ordered from a maker on Etsy. The three shadow boxes are from HomeGoods, but I painted two of them mint green to match the room, and I changed one of them into a chalkboard by applying some peel and stick chalkboard vinyl that you can get from the craft store and writing on it with a washable chalkboard marker. I also DIY'd this really simple mobile to spin above the crib, so I'm going to show you how I did that. So I took the inner hoop from another embroidery hoop, a bit larger one. This one does not have the metal piece on it because it's the inner hoop. And I also took some wooden dowels, both from the craft store, and I painted them to match the room, and I hot glued the dowels to the hoop to create an X. Then I just took some felt, drew on the shapes that I wanted to do. I decided to do clouds, hearts, and a moon, and I cut out the shapes and made them double-sided. After that, you can decide how you want to attach each piece to the hoop. I decided to use some gold string, and then you just hang the whole thing from the ceiling. In the corner of the room next to the crib, I created what I'm gonna call a reading nook. It's kind of for when Ziya gets a little bit older, then she's actually walking and crawling and she can play in it, but for now it's kind of just for decoration. I used a mosquito net canopy from IKEA and draped some string lights also from IKEA, and the pink pillow on the floor is also from IKEA, but the rest of the pillows and the stuffed animals are from Target. The changing table is the 6-drawer dresser that matches with the MUNIRE crib from the Wyndham collection. I love it. It has plenty of storage, nice deep drawer, so I put some of her clothes in there. And then on top, I just put a changing pad with a pink changing cover on it from Baby Ziya, and she has her humidifier right there as well. I also DIY'd this really simple decoration to go over the windows. I just used some cardstock in a couple of different shades of pink, and I cut the cardstock into triangles, punched holes in the corners of the triangles with a hole puncher, and then threaded some yarn through it and hung it on the wall. In the other corner next to the changing table, I just have her diaper pail from Baby Ziya and her laundry hamper from HomeGoods. Over here, I just have this white cubby unit from IKEA with a lamp on top from Target, and I just decided to decorate it with some DIY decorations, some toys, and also use it to store some of her items. The gold glitter letters are just a DIY using some cardboard letters from the craft store, and I also made a second Dreamcatcher, and I'm using these cubby drawers from Target to hold some of her blankets and shoes and things like that. I used some of my leftover craft supplies to create these flags with her initials on it for one of the shells, and then I'm just displaying some of her shoes and other gifts from her baby shower, and then I made these DIY mason jars. I used some little plastic animals, some paint, some mason jars, glitter, and some tape. So first start off by unscrewing your lid and gluing your animal to the lid, and then just paint your animal whatever color you want, and you might have to do a couple of coats to make sure that it's covered. And then for the jar, just tape off the line where you want to put the glitter, apply glue, apply glitter, shake it off, and you're done. Mine are still empty right now, but you could definitely use these to store some small objects. Just use the animal as the handle to unscrew the lid. So that's pretty much the whole nursery, but I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys what the bathroom looks like. It's not really anything special, but I just have a few of her bath supplies on display on the countertop in a little diaper caddy, some wipes and towels. I also have this trash bin that I got from Target, and then I made a little DIY decoration that I thought fit a lot better in the bathroom than in her nursery. And the way that I made this was I used a piece of foam board, and I basically just traced out the letter Z for Ziya, and I was just kind of measuring everything to make sure it was equal and using a picture from my phone as reference. And then I just bought a bunch of faux flowers from the craft store, and I removed the flowers from their stems, and basically I kind of just arranged them according to how I wanted the design to look. And you basically just glue the flowers down. If the flowers have any plastic ends sticking out from the back, you definitely want to cut those off so that they will glue down flat. And then you also want to save some of the leaves from the flower stems. You can use those to fill in some of the spaces, and then you can hot glue a ribbon to the back to use to hang on the wall. So that's pretty much everything. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour and were able to get some DIY and money saving ideas. I want to give a big shout out to MUNIRE Furniture for gifting me the crib and the dresser. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!